Hello, Dr. May. It's Olivia Durand, and I am here to talk about the four main types of communication that we have in our lives: academic, personal, community, and professional. And I will be doing that through a skit or small skits that I will be using to display my learnings throughout the course of this class. I will then talk about the rank I had in the beginning of the class through the end, and I'll give examples. And then finally, I will talk about the most important thing I learned in this class. So I would like to start off by saying during this skit, I will be performing a small scene with a object in my room, and I will preference it by saying which area I am talking about first, and then I will explain what I did and how I learned from my experiences in class. Starting with, starting with the academic context, I will be giving a small presentation to my stuffed animals. Hold on. Hello, and welcome to my presentation. Today, I'll be talking about a killer whale. Now, hold on there, Miss Octopus. I know that is kind of scary, but they're actually very interesting. And I look forward to telling the class about my presentation here today, and I look forward to teaching you all. During my presentation, I tried to use my proper posture by standing at shoulder with my feet shoulder width apart and with both my weight equally distributed between my legs. I also tried to have eye contact with my audience and by having it be a dynamic talk. Next, I will be displaying my communication in my community with my posters back here. All right, my fellow K-pop fans, today we are here to talk about NCT Dream and their hair and the issues that we are having with their hair. This member right here, this man right here, fellow K-pop fans, needs his hair longer, again, like he does in this picture. And it is ridiculous that his hair is now short. Does anybody have anything else they would like to add to this argument, or if there is anything else we would like to say? Yes, hi, I would like to say I think his short hair is great, and I love it. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate your opinion, and I validate you. During this communication exchange, I was validating the person I was talking with, their feelings about an issue, and I was also trying to engage everybody in the conversation that I was having with a community of people who also share the same interest in music as me. Next, I will be having a fake job interview with one of my stuffed animals again, this time with my bear. Excuse me. Hello, sir. It is nice to see you again. I look forward to working with you. Yes, I plan to work very hard on all of my work. from now on. Yes. So during this little exchange, I tried to use as many nonverbal cues as I could, and I also tried to remember to stay engaged with my partner and try to be as I tried to look as engaged as I possibly could. I made eye contact with him, and I even shook his hand in the beginning. Next, I'll be having just a little conversation with you, the camera. How are you doing, Dr. May? Really? What else is going on? What's new? Really? Oh my God. Is everything okay? Are you all right? I hope everything works out for you, and I hope that this person apologizes for what they did. During this exchange, I was giving my nonverbal cues, and I was maintaining eye contact. I was also showing that I care and that I am interested in their life and how best I can help them in their life. Next, I want to talk about how I believe I've grown through this class. And I will be moving over here just so my background is not super boring. I think in the beginning of this class, I would say I would rank my communication competency at a 4. I have definitely learned a lot through this class, and I've learned a lot about myself and communication as a whole. I would say my biggest growth happened between my first presentation, which was the diagnostic speech, to our first group presentation. I think I learned a lot about preparation, and I learned that preparation is key in doing a good job in a communication stance and in having a good presentation as a whole. I feel like after that, with the fishbowl and with our group symposium, I think during the fishbowl I did well in helping my group come to a natural conclusion for our conflict management, and I believe that I did well in having all my group members heard and also working through different ideas that we all had for our conflict management. However, I felt during the group symposium I got really nervous, and I don't know what else happened, but I got really nervous and I felt like I did not perform the best as I could, so I felt like I had a small default and a little bit of a setback. But otherwise, I felt like I did quite well in the group symposium as well. And now that we're nearing the end of our, now that we're at the end of our class, I believe I'm at, as far as competency and where I would rank myself, I would say I'm at a 6. I felt like I've learned a lot through this class, including how to have proper posture for a presentation, how to best prepare myself for a presentation, the best ways for me to work in a group and how I fit into a group as well. And I also learned how to better prepare myself for conflict management, since my style is, my conflict management style, I believe, was to compromise. So I think I learned a lot about that and about myself through that as well. So I would say I would rank at a 6. I obviously still have a very, very, very long way to go, as does everybody in communication, but I believe I learned a lot, and I think I'm taking the right steps towards becoming a better communicator. Lastly, I would like to talk about the most important thing I think I learned. And I would say the most important thing I learned in this course would be well, one, I would say would be my preparation for it, like for presentations, for classes, for all of the things I need to have to be prepared and be successful in all aspects of my life. Community communication, personal communication, academic communication, and professional communication. And I believe that it was really important for me to learn those things, and I'm very grateful to learn those things. I would also say I learned a lot about group communication as a whole and working as a team for a class or for a professional setting or any other setting as well. And I am so grateful to my group members and for this opportunity to learn. So thank you, Dr. May. It was a wonderful semester, and I hope to have another class with you eventually. So thank you very much.